We're actually live this time.
We are? Like right now?
Yes, we're actually live.
Cool.
This is the first episode of Into the Mind of, and we're here with a father, a Call of Duty trash can. No, I'm kidding.
I'd say legend.
Legend. All right, a legend, a gamer, and a fiance, Twista, aka Frank. So, first question is, where can people find you?
Where can they find me?
Yes.
Like, not where I'm from, you mean like...
What is your address and social security number?
I am on Xbox, Twista Space RYD, YouTube, Twista Space RYD, Twitter, Twista_games, and I do have Twista_games on Instagram, but I don't use it.
I didn't know you had an Instagram. I didn't know that. So we're gonna start with who is your biggest motivation?
Biggest motivation?
Under one condition, you're not allowed to use anyone I don't like. I'm kidding. What? Yo, yeah, I was. And that's the only person I was thinking of.
Wouldn't that be like an inspiration? I think motivation is my kids. Inspiration?
Inspiration as well, I guess.
Howard Stern.
For what reason?
I don't know, I grew up listening to him and he was always like funny to me.
So your inspiration is to be funny.
He doesn't like, he's interesting because you would think it'd be so easy to just go on radio and just like be dirty, but only one person was able to do it and do it like in a comedic way and like really make something out of himself. And I think taking a dead format like radio and making it so interesting, and then like now how many podcasts there are that are out that are like formatted around what he did, I like innovation.
I was gonna say, so he's like an innovator.
Mm-hmm.
I only know him from the video of Beetlejuice and what was that?
That's James Bowling.
Oh,
Perfect.
what's the video called? It's of Howard Stern and someone else, and they're making fun of Beetlejuice and someone with I forget his name. Anyways, they were making fun of him, and it was not a nice video, but it was funny.
That sounds right.
Oh, it's the video where he's like, spell red. And he's like, RESTD. Yeah, that's only, oh wait, and America's Got Talent. That's all I really know him from, so.
You did that perfect, too. Not so good.
Why? What do you mean?
It was already on the air for 15 seasons. Nothing exciting about that.
Yeah, that's true. Wait, is it still airing? Like, are there still new seasons? Yeah, right? I thought so.
It's Howie Mandel, Simon Cowell, and then two girls.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So, I know this, but everyone listening does not. What do you want to do in the future?
In the future, I want to be an elementary school teacher. I'm actually going to school for it now, so that's kind of exciting. It's a little bit late in life because I am 29, but better late than never.
29-year-old phenom.
Yeah. So it's about kids half your age only.
Oh, of course. I beat kids on half my age online all the time. That is true. So why a school teacher?
I don't know. It's I actually, when I was 19, I was going to DeVry for game simulation and programming, which it's still an interesting thing because obviously I love video games, but I just feel it's a little too demanding for like how involved I want to be in my kids' lives. It would just be like long hours. I'd most likely, because I live in New Jersey, would have to travel to New York for work because that's where most of the programming work is in New York City. So when I decided as I was going back to school, I sat down, figured it out, and teacher kept coming up, and I was like, you know what? I think that's something I can do for the rest of my life.
And you have how many kids?
5.
And their names are?
Marcus, Chance, Cole, Matthew, and Mason.
And 2 of them... Wait, I gotta get this right. I'm gonna get it right. 2 of them are yours, and 2 are your fiancés? I mean, 3, sorry.
Yeah, 2 are mine and 3 are hers.
Okay.
It's easy to remember because I have 2 C's and she has 3 M's.
That's why it took me a little bit, because I had to think of the names and then put C's and M's. Alright. And they... How are they?
How are they?
Yeah.
They are good. They're,
A pain?
A handful, but it's worth it.
Yeah, they are a handful, 5 of them.
Yeah. They're fun though. It's I don't know. I'm a big kid anyway, so it's really like she kind of has 6 kids, and I'm just like there.
Basically. But you can't be that great of a father. Come on now. They like Fortnite.
No.
Unbelievable.
I'm gonna have to get him an Xbox. That's the only thing available on the Switch.
No, that's all right. I've played it once on the Switch, and I'm pretty sure I died, like right off the start, and then didn't play again.
Like I don't know what it is about the. I don't know if it's because it's connected to Wi-Fi and it's so far away, or if it's just the controller itself. I'm not a fan.
Sensitivity was screwing me up. I was painting outlines, which, you know me, I don't do often. Alright, so now we're going to get into a little bit of gaming, because obviously we met during gaming, and... Alright, why don't you tell your story of how we met?
We met, well, my story or the one that you think happened?
Do your story.
Because I remember...
Because I know... Just go. Just go.
I used to play with a bunch of people in World War II. Some were decent and some were not so good.
Notes.
Beating people out. And me and Slapavelli at the time, who was blissed on ROID for a little bit, we used to go in, literally just only play ranked to try and find good people to play with. That's where we met like Meza and Gutierrez, and I thought you, even though you say we met on GB, but
We did not.
that's where I remember it. World War II ranked play.
So how did we... When was the first time we met?
Like actually,
Talked.
like fully?
In chat. Not, like, over Xbox
I think
messages.
It was,
This I know. And I know it, and I know it's correct.
it had to be a couple days before Black Ops 4 came out, right?
Nope.
Was it the day Black Ops 4 came out?
Yes.
Oh, it was. It was for the 5v5.
Yep.
Because I was messaging people trying to find a fifth.
You sent a group message. Wait. I believe that was you.
Mm-hmm. I will. You gotta give me a little bit.
Just 35 minutes.
35 minutes. Go count it down.
Go play Fortnite. It'll be done in no time. Anyway, so my first day of Black Ops 4. I, as you know, like to stream a lot more at the beginning of the game. But I had just, because I didn't like World War II, so I had just came from Fortnite, actually. And I didn't want to go back to multiplayer because the people I had been playing with were not good at all. So I was just like, I can like make a name for myself playing Blackout only, and hopefully like be number 1, be top 10, whatever. And then I was number 1 from what I know. Like, I scrolled down Twitch and everything, and the most wins that I found was 8, and I had 11 for the time being. And then you messaged in a group chat. I believe this is the only thing I'm not 100% sure on. I don't know if it had to have been. You messaged in a group chat saying, we need 1 for a 5v5 tournament. Does anyone want to play? And I immediately, like, I was on Xbox, and I immediately responded saying yes. And then, like, 3 other people, like, an hour later messaged. And I was like, no, fuck them. So, then I joined the party, whatever, and we played. And we did not do good. we got through first round, that was it.
Yeah, I mean, Leo, like, Gutierrez is just, he likes pubs. That's what he's all about.
Mm-hmm.
He's not really a good
We found that out quick. Well, I did, I should say. You probably already knew that.
Yeah, he hates GBs. I don't know why. That's the only thing I like.
Black Ops 4, I don't like pubs. World War II, I actually liked pubs better than GBs. But that was because I didn't... Yeah. I would say I like ranked the most in that game.
A couple months of ranked when they finally let you play with your friends.
Well, because I was playing with people who just... There wasn't much talent on my team. So, because I was playing with them, my excuse would be I'm playing ranked. And then I liked ranked because there was no fire shotguns.
Yeah.
And you didn't play the map that... What was the map with all the tunnels? Not tunnels. What would you call those? It had the bunker on each side. It had a middle with a bunch of... Not tunnels.
Gustav Cannon, was it?
No. I didn't like that map either, so that was one of them.
Yeah.
But no, it was the one with the trenches. Had the trenches everywhere.
Yeah, like Point Du Hawk.
Yes, that. All right. I think that's what it's
That
called.
one's in the beta. I remember
Yeah, that map needs to never be put in Call of Duty ever again.
I love that map. It was so small. I would just run through the trenches, spray people down.
Yeah, me too. And then I'd kill someone, but I'd be on fire from their fire shotgun and die 6 seconds later.
Yeah.
And then there was that glitch where you could get like up in the rocks, and everyone would just abuse that. So that's why I didn't play a lot of pubs in that game. I didn't like that. Like, halfway through that game, I switched to Fortnite and just played Fortnite. Did you ever play Fortnite at any?
I did.
You did?
I played Fortnite, I think, season 4 and 5. I actually, like, got really good at some point.
Season 4 and 5.
Yeah, it was like, you know the season when the rocket hit? The rocket was, like, flying around? I played that season and the season before it.
Where the rocket hit. What happened with the rocket?
I don't know, I watched it live with Gutierrez. It, like, flew around and, like, went to the sky. That's when that spaceman came out.
I don't know. I played since the day it came out, and I mean, I've probably missed the last 3 seasons,
I
but
played it a little bit with my brother when it first came out, but I wasn't really, like, into it because I was into World War II, but then, like, those were the 2 seasons I took it seriously.
so
I had it on YouTube, but I guess you never watched it.
no, I did not.
You should. I was pretty nasty.
I was good, but
I think you'll be shocked at how good I was.
so the first day, I don't know. I don't see you clicking the triggers for oh, well, I guess back then you didn't build too much.
Yeah, it wasn't a lot. I did some building.
Yeah, once people started keyboard and mousing in every game, even on Xbox and stuff, that's when I gave up. Cause I could build pretty quick with a controller.
Yeah, me too.
But you could tell when someone was.
Yeah.
And I'm building insanely fast with it, and I'm like clicking every button possible, and I'm like my hand just fell off, and there already. That's when I was just like I don't like this game. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, so that was my Fortnite. So.
What's the first game you ever played online?
Online?
Yeah.
.360. So. Modern Warfare 2? No, Medal of Honor.
Okay.
I think that had online.
I think so too. I never played it.
I think that was it. Either that or Modern Warfare 2. Because I played my first console was the Xbox. Like the original Xbox. And my first game was Halo.
Like Halo 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, like 2 and 3.
Me, my dad, and brother used to sit in our living room. We'd eat pasta. Once a week.
Just pasta?
Well, because my parents are divorced, so I'd go to my dad's on the weekends. So on Saturday, we would eat pasta for dinner. Every Saturday, we'd eat pasta. And after we ate, we'd all go to the living room, sit on the ground, plug 3 controllers in, and play 1v1v1 on Halo. Some sand map where the rocket launcher was up on some hill. That's all I remember. If you got the rocket launcher, like, everyone was screwed.
Beaver Creek. It's got, like, the water in the middle. And there's, like, 2 kind of, like, house-looking bases on each side.
I can pull it up. Wait, what? Was there live for Xbox?
No.
There's no online?
For Xbox, yeah, there was.
Did you have that?
Yeah, I played Return to Castle Wolfenstein was my first game on there in like 2003. So you were probably like a toddler.
Yes.
Yeah, even before that I was playing online because PS2 had online gaming, and I was playing SOCOM on there in like 2002.
Beaver Creek. So you played, what was that game called?
For Xbox?
Yeah, the first one that you had.
Castle Wolfenstein, Tides of War.
And that had online?
Yeah.
What was, like...
It was like, basically kind of like a Call of Duty type game, but it was cool because you had classes. There was soldier, medic, engineer, and lieutenant, and you would start with like a certain amount of ammo.
Oh, it's not gonna work.
It's blurry because of the stupid thing. Jungle Creek? Must be different.
Oh, that's Halo 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what?
Yeah, no, Beaver, that's it, Beaver Creek.
Yeah.
We played that map, and then, so that's Halo 2. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
But I did have Halo 1. I played 1, 2, and 3.
That map is in Halo 1.
Is it? It said Halo 2, that's why.
I think it's it might not be Beaver Creek, but it's something Creek in Halo 1.
Well, there's another one where it's just sand. Like, there's like a bigger, it's like, I don't know what game, like, it's been so long. It's like a desert map. I don't know what it is, but that was the other map that I remember. Now that you say Beaver Creek, I remember it, but. So where'd you start? Well, where did your love for gaming come from?
What's that?
Where did your love for gaming come from?
Wow. I just like it was basically instant.
From that game you were talking about?
Played a couple things on the computer, like no shooters, nothing. I played like obviously Neopets and things like that when I was like 9, 10 years old.
The hell is Neopets?
You never played Neopets when you were young?
I've played. What's the one where you have to buy the stuffed animals to get it? Webkins. Webkins. Webkins?
That is.
I played that for like a week.
I started playing actually with my mom, like turn-based games on the computer. Like it's all text, and it's like you have to have a certain amount of like thugs and hoes to produce money, and like buy drugs and people like it's
With your mom, you played this.
Yeah, she used to play with her boyfriend back then, and it was like it was actually like online multiplayer because you could get attacked by other people, and it was really popular. There was like thousands of people playing it, so it was kind of crazy. And I started playing PlayStation 2 because I've been playing video games forever. When I was like 4, 5, 6, I was playing like Nintendo, Super Nintendo. And then once I realized that like you could go online and it was basically like competition and you could beat other people, that was it for me. Like that's all I wanted to do because I like competition. I was decent at certain sports like basketball and baseball, but I wasn't big into like the practicing. I just like the games, so I quit everything. And then for some reason with the video games, obviously the practice is still as fun as the games because like
The practice is the game.
yeah, it's video games. So I was playing like nerdy stuff like EverQuest on PS2, and then when I started playing shooters like SOCOM and SOCOM 2, it was like once I realized how like good I was, but like for real, like not just because way back before I even played online, I would play like PS2 games with my friends, and like you said with your dad and your brother, and I'd just be ripping through them, and I'm just like, oh, I'm better than my friends. That's then like once I get online, I'm still doing the same thing to people all around the world. It's a crazy feeling.
Yeah, my issue with the Halo games was I played with my dad and my brother. My brother is 5 years older than me, and my dad's obviously a lot older than me, and I was like 6. So it was just like I'd win sometimes, but it was probably like 1 out of 10. And then they would like, I mean, it'd always be close, but my 6-year-old brain was running circles while I played.
Yeah.
That's all. I don't remember much of it.
I played a lot of games actually on the original Xbox. Like the first Rainbow Six that they had on the Xbox was online.
Do you know the game Juiced? Juiced.
I heard of it. I don't think I played it.
That was my jam. You know a song where it's like to the window to the wall?
Yeah.
That's how I learned that song. Every time that came out, because it was a racing game.
Oh yeah, I don't play racing games.
Oh, I don't either anymore. But
Like after it's funny when I got my Xbox and I got Return to Castle Wolfenstein. My dad took me to Best Buy and he was like, "All right, pick out some more games." And I picked out I think like Ghost Recon and then a couple sports games. And that's the day I realized I don't like sports games. I had all these things just collecting dust and I just played the one game over and over again.
I'm pretty sure every one of your kids could beat me in 2K, NHL, Madden.
Me too, yeah. I don't like it.
My skills are shooting people, not throwing a ball in the air.
Way back then too, like there was a couple like shady websites that people would play on, sort of like game battles, but for the most part, you would just, I guess, scrim people that you knew, like from word of mouth, like who was good.
Yeah.
Because they had leaderboards back then, and the community was really tight, and just you would get recognition just literally word of mouth, and it would like actually get around.
And this was for Call of Duty?
No, that was Return to Castle Wolfenstein Tides of War. Like way
Oh, so like, oh, yes, yeah, it did.
First time I experienced like real structured gaming like that was Rainbow Six. I think it was Lockdown. There was 2 Rainbow Sixes I played on Xbox. One was Black Arrow, and one was Lockdown. But they actually
Those are 2 different games?
Yeah, Rainbow
Okay.
Six Black Arrow and Rainbow Six Lockdown. But I think it was Lockdown because we were weird structure, but
I kind of like that.
yeah, it was.
Because then you're like, at this date, this time, we better be ready to play this team.
Oh, and there was a lot of days that nobody was ready. Like, me and my one buddy were always ready, and the amount of like 2v4s we won is unbelievable. Like
In the castle game or in COD?
this was Rainbow Six.
Oh yeah, you said.
Like
Duh.
they were like, you would get in the lobby. It was kind of like almost the pre-made lobbies on World War II. It kind of had that kind of vibe to it.
Mhm.
Where like the game's gonna start when the game's supposed to start, and if you're not there, then it's not waiting for you.
Wait, did it start automatically on World War II? If it got to the time?
It was supposed to, yeah. There was a 15-minute countdown timer after the first person got in.
Yep, it did. That's true. And then if everyone joined, it started in like 30 seconds, right?
Yeah.
I do remember that now. I
But
did.
people figured out how to like leave the lobby and reset the timer if they were waiting for somebody. That's
I didn't have. I just could never connect. I'd go to join and it'd be like, you don't have a game battles match, and it's like everyone else in my team and the other team's in it.
You know what's really interesting? Another shooter I played on the original Xbox is actually Counter-Strike. And
Oh,
it's free.
I read, or I either watched the video or read something that they put it on and then took it off.
Yeah, it's we. I don't know if like Counter-Strike. I don't know what their deal is, but the game on the original Xbox was really good. It was a complete copy of the PC version of Counter-Strike at the time. It was probably released in like 2004 or 5, and it was really good. And then I assumed just like any other game, they were gonna make more or like make a one for 360, and they just
Mhm.
never did. And I think it's weird how popular that game is on PC that there's no console version of it.
Yeah, and it's like one of the biggest games.
Yeah, it's
Like-
gotta be the biggest shooter, right? Like if you don't count Fortnite, which shouldn't be counted.
Probably. I'm trying to think of other games.
The game is Dota 2, like as far as
Following.
following and
Dota, League of Legends, Fortnite,
yeah.
Counter-Strike, COD, Minecraft. Trying to think of what's on the top of Twitch.
It's funny, like Siege is one of those games where you really gotta dig deep to watch people on Twitch, but every time there's an event, it's hitting. Like
It's top every time there's an event.
It's really weird.
Always. Like I can't watch that. You watch people touch a wall for 30 minutes and then build barricades, and then there's 3 fights and you gotta watch it again.
Yeah.
That's like Modern Warfare 2, when you used to send people messages for camping. I should have just told them to go play Rainbow.
Yeah. It's funny. I know people are like people who don't watch sports a lot of times will be like, I like playing them, but I don't like watching them, and I'm not like that. I like watching football. But
That's how I am.
Video games, like I can't sit down and watch a Call of Duty event as much as I love playing it. I can't watch it. For
Really?
me, Halo is like really, really like the only shooter I can watch. Like there's so much going on in a League of Legends game where I can kind of watch it because it's interesting and every game's different. But
Aren't they like 35 minutes long?
Yeah.
And they're best of 3s, right?
Yeah.
Dude, their events must be months.
They are. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they do like splits and stuff, and yeah, they're really long.
I've never even, well, I've watched bits and pieces just because I watched the 100 Thieves YouTube, so they have like little clips in there,
Yeah.
like video, like, oh, they're taking the tower or whatever, and I don't understand any of it. It looks like a foreign language to me.
Yeah, it's an insane game. It's kind of one of the reasons that Call of Duty for me, even though it's pretty popular, like I really wish something would almost take it over. Like I hope a new Halo would be better, because for me, competitive video games is like skill gaps. If
Yeah.
everybody's like so good at Call of Duty at the events, it's like it's not that fun to watch. It's just people at the same skill level. They've learned everything there is to learn, and that's it.
But how do you do that with a shooter?
Halo has it, where like I don't know. I guess it's.
I think that's
Halo
because of the movement, though. No?
It's movement, it's health.
Because if you think back to Infinite Warfare, that's how it was. There was such a skill gap because of there was movement
I didn't play from
in Black Ops 3.
2009 to 2017.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. Yep, no. It's just because the movement. Well, do you know anything about Rainbow? Is there a big skill gap there?
Yeah, not really big, but they watch a lot of it. But the way some people like peek around every corner and stuff and use their movements, it's weird.
Do you think if Call of Duty... So, now that we're in franchise, do you think if Call of Duty didn't make a game for 3 years and instead added guns and added different things to kind of spice up the game, kind of like Fortnite, I guess, adding maps and, well, I guess Fortnite's not adding maps, but adding maps and adding new guns and adding new attachments, do you think that would bring that skill gap? Or because there's a new game every year, there's no skill gap because...
It would have, like, yeah, I think doing that plus, like, really hardcore updates, because that's one thing about League of Legends, if you're not playing every day, you could lose what's going on really fast. Like, they're nerfing characters and buffing characters in their updates every Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, from event to event, you have to learn a whole new skill set of champions, and there's probably like 100 champions in the game.
Yeah, I did hear about. Isn't there like literally like if you are new to the game, like it's nonsense.
It would be like if tomorrow they up the accuracy on the Rampart, put the damage on the ICR halfway down, and then like
Oh Jesus.
buff the damage on the Vapor. It would be a different game.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by like if they kind of introduce new maps. Because in my opinion, I think there should be... I mean, I don't like how Call of Duty switches every year.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like
But-
Halo 3 people played for like 4 years.
Yeah. But at the same time, like, if I was stuck with Infinite Warfare for 4 years, I would never play Call of Duty again.
That's what I was going to say. The updates are good and the guns and maps, but at the end of the day, you really have to have a good, like, bare bones game.
Yeah, I think if they take the next game being Modern Warfare, if you take Modern Warfare and you start adding new maps, new guns,
Yeah.
and
Seems like a good example.
because
That's a good game.
I feel like with the double sprint and the... I mean, we don't have the game yet, but with the double sprint, with how you can play very fast pace, but you can also play it almost like Rainbow.
Yeah.
If they start adding continuous maps, continuous guns, and updates, I think it could be like a 3 to 4 year game.
Yeah, I was actually really excited about Black Ops 4, like from World War II. From World War II, it's really like the term on like computers, point and clicky.
I don't know what that means.
So like it's really straightforward. It was just like there wasn't any specialist. It was a real bare bones game. You just look at someone, you shoot them, that's it. And I was excited for Black Ops 4 because I figured adding specialists, sprint, and sliding would
Yeah.
make it, like I feel like the more things going on, the harder the skill gap could be. But for whatever reason, it just didn't translate in that game because there's people who.
It's 5v5.
Yeah.
Well, professionally wise, I should say, it's 5v5.
Yeah.
I think that's why there's no skill gap there.
It's like there's certain people on game battles who are having trouble winning any games on
Mhm.
other Call of Duties that are just like thriving on this game for whatever reason.
Yeah.
It's just not hard.
I think if you have a team that can run straight together, you can win.
Yeah.
Because
There's like a handful of teams I can remember that like couldn't shoot, but everybody else is like, it's like everybody shooting straight.
and we would play kids, and me and you personally would be like, this team's really like really good, and we'd go into the game, and it was literally like going into a bot lobby and just like
it's such a weird game.
But then we play kids, and I literally take out a pistol to start the round, and they destroy us the whole entire game.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know what it is.
It's like a combination of a whole lot of stuff, like really sticky auto aim, where you're getting killed around corners.
And the auto aim's inconsistent, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's mostly connection based, and I think people with worse connections are actually thriving on that game because of how they. I think they call it lag compensation.
Mm-hmm.
Where like if you're shooting at someone but they got away because their connection's better, they're still dying because your connection's worse, and they're giving you shots around the corner that you don't deserve.
Yeah, as well as slide canceling, because that's like such a big thing in this game. If you're not even lagging, if you just have a high ping, it takes that extra split second for them to see you around the corner, simply because you're around the corner, but the game's not registering it because you're so not laggy, but laggy.
Yeah, I think Black Ops 2, if I remember, because I didn't really play it a lot, was the first Call of Duty to introduce something like that, where they punished campers by having you see the person slower. Like it was a couple milliseconds, but they were giving the advantage to people who were running around.
Yeah, and that was just, I think that's just because of people complaining.
Yeah.
So they tried it. But I don't see camp, like when I play people who camp, like it doesn't aggravate me unless it's a objective game mode. Like I played.
And they're on your team doing nothing.
No, not even if they're on the other team. If we're playing search and destroy and bomb sites are here, and you're here, in your spawn, like you are literally doing nothing. You may go 5-0 and get a UAV in pubs for say, but like I'm over here with more captures than you have kills. Like that's when it just doesn't, like, it doesn't even make sense to me.
Those tanks on that one game mode on Modern Warfare was something else when they would get on that hill.
Yep. What was it? Was it Ground War? Was that what it was?
It must have been.
No. Yeah, it was Ground War.
Yeah, it was like 32v32 or whatever.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, I love that game mode. Me and Joe played that for many hours.
Yeah, I remember.
I also...
I hope I liked the game, because I did not like the beta.
Yeah, we know. Everyone messaged you. My first thought was, I didn't like it either at first. Everyone on our team was positive every game, and my first day was, first half of my first day, I don't think I went positive one game. Like I just so used to sliding around, and I was trying to play like that.
Big difference.
And then I started playing.
Which usually doesn't affect me. Like I'm usually good.
Yeah.
Game to game, but for some reason in that game, I don't know, I didn't feel like, maybe it's because it was the first time I played it, and like per se when like I go from COD to Halo, I played Halo for so long that it's still like just a jerk reaction. Like I know what I'm doing.
I just hope because it's now franchising. Did they say anything about it being games every year still?
No, I don't think they did.
Do you think it will be? I'm sure, right?
Yeah, it will, yeah.
Because I know
they still have a contract with all the separate companies.
That's true. I'm pretty sure. Oh, the reason Black Ops 4 has no updates is because immediately following Champs, or immediately before Champs, the people of Black Ops 4 literally said, like, we're done with this game, like, we're focusing on the next one to bring you guys a good product.
Yeah.
Which...
The next one, as far as Treyarch is concerned, is what, like 3 years away? Because this is Infinity Ward. And then there's Sledgehammer. Whoever made it.
I don't know how it works. I always get screwed up with it.
It's in 3 companies or 4? Infinity Ward,
But
Treyarch,
don't two of them work together and another 2 work together?
No. Activision works with all of them.
But I thought there was only 2 companies that made the games every other year.
I think there was for a while, but Sledgehammer got in recently. Because that's who made World War II.
I hope they never make another game.
They were trying to like appease everybody with the boots on the ground because everybody was tired of jetpacks.
That's another game. It had so much potential, but you can't make probably the worst 10 maps of all time and expect. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I liked a couple.
Arden's Forest.
Not bad. London Docks.
Like, you literally, they just took each map, brought it over here, and changed the color. Like, it was so boring to watch.
It was pretty basic.
What was it when you talk about 3-lane maps, it's World War II. Like, every single map in that game was, like, it was 3 lanes, but in the middle there was 2 lanes out.
Yeah.
I actually can't think of a map that wasn't. Gustav Cannon.
USS Texas.
That's it was
2 lanes and then the middle, and then 2 lanes in the middle instead of out.
yeah. Well,
Like a map inside a map.
but it also had 1 lane out on the bottom and then 2 lanes out on the top. That is the thing I am. When I say excited, like, I have never gone into a game and been like, I just love the maps. Like, I was sick of the maps because I kept playing them over and over and over and over. Because there was, 3 maps in the beta? 4? 3? 4. 1, 2. There was 3, I think. I don't know. No, there was 4. I lied. There was 4 maps in the beta. And playing those so many times over was just... I didn't like it. But I liked all the maps.
Yeah. I hope there's different maps.
Huh?
I hope there's different
Oh, I know you don't like the maps. Anything that's not 3-lane maps, I love. Because I've played too many hours of Ghosts in my life.
Yeah.
And the reason people didn't like that game was because it wasn't a 3-lane map for competitive, at least. I meant 3-lane game. But the only map I wasn't good at was Sovereign, which is the most 3-lane map on that game.
Is that like the inside of the warehouse?
Yes, with the little crane that you can jump on, or yeah. We'd get that map and I'd be like, sorry. I'd go, actually, on defense, I'd always go up the thing that you could jump on and jump on the light for defense, and then I'd sit there and watch the left bomb site because I was useless other than that. It was bad. I was not good at that map. But
Whenever I think of that map, I always think of Proofy clutching the game for optic.
Yep.
The next game.
And
like that's something that sticks out of me.
was it Clayster that had the 3-piece up top?
I think so.
Was it?
No, I think that was Proofy. The 1v3?
Well, there was I know what one you're talking about. There's another one up top, like in the, I'm gonna call it war room. I don't remember the call outs, but no, you're right. That is the same clip. It starts there. Yeah, so it was Proofy. But there was also a clip of Nade Shot on that map too. That was right side of the map. I love that game. They need to remake it. See, I think people think about Modern Warfare 2 as like the best game ever, but I feel like they just don't remember it as well.
I went back and played it a couple months ago. I liked it.
No, I still liked it, but like people put it at such a high level, and then they're gonna try to remake a game like that, and I think that's the issue. Because people don't actually like it was a good game, don't get me wrong, but people put it so high that the people making the games are just like, listen, we need to make this game but newer.
Yeah.
And just I think that's where World War II went wrong.
I don't know what happened over World War II. World at War was much better.
With the hackers.
Yeah, it's better right now.
Yeah, with the when did I play that?
Like the 3 people that are on it.
I think it was no, that's what I'm trying to get at. I played it like during World War II or something, and there was like a few thousand people on the game.
Really?
Like probably like 1,000.
That's great. That's not bad.
Oh, no, it was definitely when I played Ghost. So it was before World War II. Because
990 of them were in team deathmatch.
no, well, no, probably yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm so biased because I just was obsessed with Ghost.
Ghost is good.
Search and rescue lobbies. I'm the only person you'll ever hear say that.
Probably.
But the community on because I started on Search and Destroy.
You're probably the only You're probably the only person I still talk to if I ever heard say that. Everybody else would be like, yeah, we're not friends anymore.
Yeah. Well, the community on Search and Rescue was just in pubs, I like Search and Rescue because if I played with someone I knew, and we, like, it was only like 2 of us or 3 of us, at least we could kinda 3v6 people because you could revive me 3 times, and we'd have 6 lives as a team.
Yeah.
But it was normally 2 of us, and there was lobbies. There was a few kids where if I saw their gamer tags, I'd just laugh because they would literally we'd always stay in game chat because we were little squirts and.
How long ago was that game?
2012, I think.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, that would make sense. I think so. 5. Let me think. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. How many jetpack games were there? Maybe 2014 then.
BW and IW?
Well, and Black Ops. Do you count Black Ops 3? Is that a jetpack game?
I don't think so.
Call of Duty Ghost.
It's more like a boosting game.
That game reminded me of Halo. 2013 was Ghost when it came out. Released November 5th.
I'm trying to remember what came, like, what have I missed, really? I missed Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Ghost, Black Ops 3, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare.
Well, what was the last game you played?
Like, seriously? Modern Warfare 2.
Warfare 2. So you wouldn't have missed Black Ops 2.
What do you mean?
Wasn't that after Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah, that's, like, I played Modern Warfare 2, and then my next game was World War 2. Yeah.
So you wouldn't have missed Black Ops 1, I meant.
No, that was the one that came out right after MW2. I played, like, the first couple days, and then I was done.
Oh, I thought Black Ops 1 was before Modern Warfare 2.
No.
No. So you missed, did you play any MW3?
No. That's what I forgot about. MW3.
And
Well,
then
at least, like, I played MW3, Ghost, and Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 3. I played pubs a handful of times in the year it was out. All the other ones I didn't even buy.
Infinite. So I can't even talk to you about Infinite Warfare then.
Yeah.
It was just like the game came out. I was so excited for something like I knew it was gonna be trash, but I thought it would be like the most fun pub game because it was just like flying around, joking around.
Right.
But it was so insanely competitive that everyone was trying so ridiculously hard and flying everywhere and it was just not what I was looking for in that game.
Yeah, for that like whole 8-year stretch, I just played League of Legends, but like not a lot. Like I probably played more League of Legends in the last 2 months than I did for that 8 years.
Oh, Jesus. Well, you play. All right, so now I want to talk to you about TFT because every time I get to talk to you about it, you're playing it, and I can't do it. I want an explanation of this game.
Okay.
Just attempt to explain it to me.
It's pretty simple. It's the game type is called auto chess. Like there's mobile games that have the same kind of like ordeal to them.
Name some of them.
What?
Like other games. Do you know of any?
No, I don't know.
Oh, okay, okay.
I've seen it on the marketplace because I was curious. But it's basically they took a handful of the champions in League of Legends and they gave them like character types. Like everybody has 2 types. Like you're either an assassin and a something, or like a ranger and a glacial. And if you get enough of each character on your board, then you get like different kinds of buffs. Like glacials, if you have a couple of them on your board, they have a chance to freeze the enemy. And
So how do you get each character?
every round, 5 what I call cards pop up on the bottom of your screen, and you can buy them with gold. You get gold for each round. You get extra gold if you hold on to some. Like every 10 that you have, you get a little bonus gold, like 10, 20, 40, 30, 50. And if you're on a losing streak or a winning streak, you also get extra gold, and you have to like buy them. And they're valued from 1 through 5, based off of like what they can really do. And there's different drop rates, and it's actually a combined pile of cards. So if I pick a bunch of 1 card, you can't get them. So there's a lot of like kind of strategies going on. Because like if 2 people are building the same kind of build, it's almost impossible to get anything done because then you're both taking each other's stuff and you can't level things up. Because if you get 3 of the same card, it levels up into like a silver variant of itself. And if you get 3 of the same character, it like 3 of 3. So not like you have to get 3 to make a bigger one, and then you have to do that 2 more times to make it gold, and that's like almost impossible. People get like 1 or 2 golds sometimes, but a lot of people don't even get any golds. And then you match up because there's 8 people in the lobby, so you have to like match up with different people every round, and you basically go head to head to them with whatever they have building, and it fights itself. That's why it's called like auto chess. Because
Oh, you don't do anything?
no, the only thing you do is the buying and the building. Like you buy what you want, put it
You
on
don't
the board.
pick who they fight individually?
No, it's all auto. It's based off.
Oh, I would
based
hate
off
that.
the board.
I would, yeah, no. I did. The time you told me to download it, there was no way I was downloading it. But like a week later, I almost downloaded League of Legends and just like attempted it. But now I'm glad I didn't. I can't. What was the game? It was like there was some mobile game that I played, and it was a game kind of like that where you'd get cards, you would whatever, and then they would play the game. And I think it took me about level 3 to delete it. It was just like I downloaded it for a trip to I don't know, like a plane flight or something, and I just
think Pokemon Duel was like that.
no, I think it was a sports. No, I think it was like NBA or something. I used to also play the cookie clicker games. How do you not know what that is?
What is it called? Cookie clicker?
Yes.
Nope.
It is a cookie on a screen, and you go like this.
Why?
Middle school. And then you could level it up, so every time, like, every click would cost, like, you'd get $1 for every click, and then you could get it so that it's $2 every click, and then you could get auto clicker, so every 30 seconds it'd click itself, and then you could get, I don't know, that was my middle school days. And then I played, there's one where it's like an entrepreneur one, where it's like a lemonade stand. You click it a few times, and then you can buy the automatic version of that, and every, like you see, like, the bar go, it's like every second you get like $1. And instead of upgrading that, you can buy the next one, which is like $5 each.
I remember those tower defense games on the computer back in the day, where you had to, like, click on the people rushing your tower to kill them.
I've never played that.
Those were fun.
Bloons Tower Defense, though. The amount of time, no, I don't have that many hours played in that game. That used to be, in high school, we got Chromebooks, and every time we were on the Chromebooks, I was playing that game. I got pretty good at it. But I also had, so when I got my first phone, I had an iPod, like the iPod 1 or whatever.
Yeah.
And because I no longer had to use it to text people and stuff, I used it as my Bloons Tower Defense game. And I got to a point where I was at a level where I had to leave it on overnight in order to get to the next level.
Oh my god.
And you had to click, like, in between rounds it would stop. So you had to click play, and then you could, like, double click it so that the round went faster.
Mm-hmm.
And I would put it on the round faster, and I'd have to wait overnight and do it, and then do it during the day. So it was just always plugged into my charger, and as you can guess, my iPod blew up.
Yeah, I can imagine. You can't probably, like, set on fire.
That would have been not good. Yeah. So my last question.
Ooh.
This is how I plan. I guess not. I have two things. The first thing is,
I'm having fun.
this one's just like rant. Well, the last one's not a question. It's something that you have to do.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yep, you got to do it. So, this is just the question I came up with as the last question. If you go anywhere in the world, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Germany.
And why?
My mom was born there, and she came here when she was 16, so I still, like, have a lot of family over there that I haven't even met.
Okay. And then,
I have to go there now.
No. If you could, like, so you would go there, like, on a vacation?
Mm-hmm.
And if you could bring one person, who would it be?
Just one?
Yeah.
My fiance.
I knew the answer to that. But I had to ask it. And the last thing is the outro. I'm not going to do a single outro. I'm going to have the guests make up the outro every time.
Make it up?
Yes, so now here's the outro. Oh, wait. Last thing before that. Restate where people can find you, and then do your outro.
I am on Twitter at Twista_games, also on Instagram, even though I don't use it as that. Xbox Live, Twista space RYD. Snapchat, Twista.ryd.
You have a Snapchat?
I do.
No, I'm not outing you.
Oh my god. Game battles, you can search me up, Twista.ryd, or XI_Twista_IX. And on YouTube, search Twista.ryd.
Now you gotta do the outro.
We don't have an outro.
Oh, yes, we do. Go for it. Right now.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. This was Teach and Twista, and we will see you guys later.
Come on.